Namaste, everyone. Good evening, and most welcome to all of you who could make it this August evening, this October evening. We have a wonderful program this evening, marking the Rashtriya Ekta Divas, which is National Unity Day. And it's so wonderful, personally, because the one who wrote the composition, what is being presented today, is a Gyanpeeth awardee, Padma Vibhushan Dr. Narayan Reddy ji. And we have another literary giant here, director of Nehru Center, who will be opening the evening today. And I humbly request Amish Tripathi ji to come and say a few opening words. And I would like to acknowledge Sanjay Sharma ji, who has been coordinating tirelessly at a very, very, very short notice. And I hope you will enjoy this program and convey your best wishes to the performing artists. I now humbly invite Shri Amish Tripathi ji, Director of Nehru Center, to say a few opening words.
Namaste. Thank you so much for coming to the Nehru Center. As Ragasudha-ji said, my name is Amish Tripathi. I'm director of the Nehru Center. I'm also an author. What that means is part of my job, and a good author should be a good reader as well. So I read a lot, and part of, I tend to read 2-3 books at the same time. One of the books I'm reading presently is Brave Hearts of Bharat. I can't see clearly because the light's shining on my face, but I'm assuming most of you have heard of Vikram Sampath, right? Yeah? Yeah, so his latest book, Brave Hearts of Bharat. I wonder how many of you have got that book or started reading that book. It's on great national heroes and heroines who fought for India over the last 1,000 years, and many of whom have been wiped out of our history books. From heroes like Kanoji Angre to Lachit Borphukan to Abakka Rani, so many across. And I myself have written a book on one such hero, King Suheldev. And among the things that strikes me, why we lost often in the last 1,000 years, there has been a lie fed to us, and sadly many Indians believed it as well, that the last 1,000 years was essentially a story of Indians losing repeatedly, and our ancestors were apparently cowards. And if we lost repeatedly, there's the obvious question that rises, that if we lost repeatedly, how come we are still alive? Our culture should have died out. We survived because, we won many battles as well. Because our ancestors were not cowards, they were actually amongst the bravest of the ancients ever. The only pre-Bronze Age culture that is still alive today is India, is our culture. And the reason we are alive is because our ancestors were phenomenally brave. They never surrendered. Many other ancient cultures surrendered. Our ancestors never surrendered. We should acknowledge and applaud loud enough that our ancestors can hear them in Pitralok. But, which is what brings me back to the point that I felt often, and it was reinforced when in the midst of Vikram Sampath's brilliant book, that our ancestors had huge strengths. They were very brave. They had a critical weakness, lack of unity. A reason why we often lost to foreign invaders was not because we were cowards. It was because, as is often said in Hindi, Bharat mein kila hardam andar se khula hai. Someone or the other would backstab the rest of us. Lack of unity. Kanoji Angre, perhaps the greatest pre-modern admiral that we had, his great Maratha navy was destroyed because he was fighting the Europeans on one end, and guess who he was fighting on the other end? Our own people. This happened repeatedly to us. And if there's one lesson that we must learn from the last 1,000 years, is stop these silly divisions that have divided us again and again and again. On religion, on caste, on language, on community we are from. we, others don't have to come and defeat us, we defeat ourselves because of a lack of unity. Which is why, to me, this day is exceptionally important. It is a celebration of what we can achieve if we are united. There is no lack of capability, no lack of bravery, no lack of any quality in Indians. The problem often is lack of unity. If we can keep reminding ourselves of this message, we can beat the world. And that's the thought I want to leave with you. Rag Sudha, I've just said it in a few words. Rag Sudha ji will give this very important message in a far more beautiful and artistic manner. Let's see that program. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Amishji, for those wonderful opening words. The message is very clear. Unity. We are all diverse people. We don't think alike. We don't do things alike, especially men and women. They don't think alike. They don't do things alike. So, diverse people coming together and doing something like this, marking a very important day of India throughout the world, is a pleasure that we have had. Thank you so much for giving the opportunity to Sanskriti Center. We have performers ranging from gynecologists, obstetricians, to IT professionals, to university educators. The diversity here, you can see the diversity here itself. And what brought us together, or what binds us together, is the culture, the art, the performing arts. And we have somebody from creative industry already who has given his blessings. And it's a pleasure. People have come from Nottingham, from different places. It's not just that we are London-centric, but artists have also come from different areas. And it's a huge pleasure, sir, to be here at the Nehru Center. Although every event that we have done so far, we have people who have been attending events for the last 5-6 years. It was always a full house. Unfortunately, today somehow it's not a full house, because we, I think, have 2-3 different events clubbed. It's also the report, the Jackson report, which is coming out today on the Leicester riots. So some of them are there. People are committed to various causes. But thank you so much for all of you for making time here. And please, 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 it is very important. Backstabbing or ego or bringing others down is there in every industry, including arts, I should say. And it's important that please support the arts and the artists. Otherwise, we are going to lose the battle for popular culture like Bollywood. I'm not against Bollywood, but a lot of dilution happens because of various factors. And I'm sure my fraternity here, some of them who are into classical dancing, regardless of being a doctor, regardless of being a solicitor, regardless of being any other professional, we have been trying to do something for the last 15-20 years, and we see the change. We see that we are slowly losing to other popular cultures where dilution is happening. So please support, appreciate, highlight, talk, publish about arts and artists. Thank you so much.
जननी जन्मभूमिच्छा स्वर्गादपितरीयसी समता विलसित भारती सर्वजगति श्रेयसी जननी जन्मभूमिच्छा
अलग अलग भाषाएं लेकिन वाणी सबकी एक है। अलग अलग भाषाएं लेकिन वाणी सबकी एक है।
नदियों की कल कल में बहता पानी सबका एक है।
नदियों की कल कल में बहता पानी सबका एक है। हिंदू मुस्लिम सिख ईसाई में कुछ भेद नहीं है। हिंदू मुस्लिम सिख ईसाई में कुछ भेद नहीं है।
देश धर्म के आगे होता कोई वर्ग नहीं है।
देश धर्म के आगे होता कोई वर्ग नहीं है।
जननी जन्मभूमिश्च स्वर्गादपि गरीयसी समता विलसित भारती सर्वजगति श्रेयसी जननी जन्मभूमिश्च।
कहूछु आमे सिनाने क भाषा एकई लक्ष्य एकई आशा। कहूछु आमे सिनाने क भाषा एकई लक्ष्य एकई आशा। भिन्न भिन्न प्रदेश भिन्न अञ्चल अभिन्न चिरदिन अमोन्तर। भारत इन्द्रधनुरमेष अलगा अलगा रंग एक होई गले भारत सूर्य दिव्यालोक तरंग। जननी जन्मभूमिश्च स्वर्गादपि गरीयसी समता विलसित भारती सर्वजगति श्रेयसी जननी जन्मभूमिश्च। మతాలు వేరైనా మన అభిమతాలు ఒకటే. భాషలు వేరైనా మన ఆశయాలు ఒకటే. ప్రాంతాలెన్నో ఉన్నా మన అంతరంగం ఒకటే ఒకటే. సకల మతాలను కలుపుకునే సాగరాత్మగల చరిత్ర మనది. శరణు వేడితే శత్రువునైనా సమాదరించే సంస్కృతి మనది సంస్కృతి మనది. జననీ జన్మభూమిశ్చ स्वर्गादपि गरीयसी समता विलसित भारती सर्वजगति श्रेयसी जननी जन्मभूमिश्च।
बदन है,
ऐसे ही प्यारे अपना वतन है।
हिस्से हैं कितने एक बदन है,
ऐसे ही प्यारे अपना वतन है। कितने मजहब कितने अकीदे,
लेकिन सबकी एक लगन है।
तहजीब ज़बान और ख़यालों का
यहाँ अजीबो गरीब मिलन है।
कितने मजहब कितने अकीदे,
लेकिन सबकी एक लगन है।
कितने मजहब कितने अकीदे,
लेकिन सबकी एक लगन है।
रंग बिरंगे फूल हैं हम सब, लेकिन अपना एक चमन है।
रंग बिरंगे फूल है हम सब, लेकिन अपना एक चमन है। आंधियाँ कितनी आए, लेकिन फिर भी रोशन शम्मे वतन है, शम्मे वतन है। जननी जन्मभूमिश्च स्वर्गादपि गरीयसी, समता विलसित भारती सर्वजगति श्रेयसी। जननी जन्मभूमिश्च। अनेक असले धर्म तरी, विचार अमुचे एक। अनेक असले धर्म तरी, विचार अमुचे एक, विचार अमुचे एक।
अनेक भाषा असल्या तरीही ध्येय आमचे एक।
अनेक भाषा असल्या तरीही ध्येय आमचे एक, ध्येय आमचे एक। अनेक असले प्रांत तरीही नाते आमचे एक, नाते आमचे एक। पाकळ्या असून अनेक, एक फूल असे हो एक। पाकळ्या असून अनेक, हे फूल असे हो एक, हे फूल असे हो एक। जननी जन्मभूमिश्च स्वर्गादपि गरीयसी, समता विलसित भारती सर्वजगति श्रेयसी। जननी जन्मभूमिश्च। മതങ്ങൾ ഭിന്നമാകിലും നമ്മളൊക്കെയൊന്നു താൻ. മതങ്ങൾ ഭിന്നമാകിലും നമ്മളൊക്കെയൊന്നു താൻ. ഭാരതീയരാണു നാം, ഭാരതീയരാണു നാം. മതങ്ങൾ ഭിന്നമാകിലും നമ്മളൊക്കെയൊന്നു താൻ. പവിത്ര മാനവ സംസ്കാരത്തിൽ തളിർത്ത മൊട്ടുകൾ വിരിഞ്ഞ പൂക്കൾ നാം. जननी जन्मभूमिश्च स्वर्गादपि गरीयसी, समता विलसित भारती सर्वजगति श्रेयसी. जननी जन्मभूमिश्च. अलौकिक रुख है किन्ने मजहब खिड़दे पे
किन्ना अलौकिक रुख है
किन्ने मजहब खिड़दे पे
पर महक को आ रही
पर महक को आ रही भाषा कई रस्ते कई आशा कई रस्ते कई मंजिल योगी मकसद योगी हर मजहब तवक्रा गए ना हर मजहब तवक्रा गए ना अंतर ध्वनि को जगी जननी जन्मभूमिश्च स्वर्गादपि गरीयसी समदा विलसित भारती सर्वजगति श्रेयसी जननी जन्मभूमिश्च नाना धर्म भाषा नाना जाति नाना বেশ সীমা রেখা ভাগ করেছে নানা যে প্রদেশ নানা ধর্ম ভাষা নানা জাতি নানা বেশ সীমা রেখা ভাগ করেছে নানা যে প্রদেশ
এই বিভেদের মাঝে জাগে মহামিলন তবু ভারতবাসী ভোলে না তার ঐক্য মন্ত্র কবু
এই বিভেদের মাঝে জাগে মহামিলন তবু ভারতবাসী ভোলে না তার ঐক্য মন্ত্র কবু সবার চেয়ে পরম সত্য আমরা ভারতবাসী সবার চেয়ে পরম সত্য আমরা ভারতবাসী জন্মভূমি প্রতিগুলি কণা ভালোবাসি
ভালোবাসি
जननी जन्मभूमिश्च स्वर्गादपि गरीयसी समता विलसित भारती सर्वजगति श्रेयसी जननी जन्मभूमिश्च
ಮಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಸಂಪಿಗೆ ಸೇವಂತಿಗೆ ಹೂಗಳ ಮಾಲೆಯು ದೇವರಿಗೆ ವಿಭಿನ್ನ ನಡೆನುಡಿ ಮತಗಳ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಮಾಲೆಯು ಭಾರತಿಗೆ
ಮಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಸಂಪಿಗೆ ಸೇವಂತಿಗೆ ಹೂಗಳ ಮಾಲೆಯು ದೇವರಿಗೆ ವಿಭಿನ್ನ ನಡೆನುಡಿ ಮತಗಳ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಮಾಲೆಯು ಭಾರತಿಗೆ ಭಾರತ ಮಾತೆಗೆ ಬೆಳಗುವ ದೀವಿಗೆ ಭಾರತ ಮಾತೆಗೆ ಬೆಳಗುವ ದೀವಿಗೆ ಕಲೆಗಳ ಆಗರ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತಿ ಸಾಗರ ವೀರರ ಚರಿತೆಯ ರಸಪೂರ ಮಣ್ಣಿನ ಕಣ ಕಣ ಭವ್ಯ ಪರಂಪರೆ ಈ ಮಾತೆಗೆ ಕೋಟಿ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಕೋಟಿ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ
जननी जन्मभूमिश्च स्वर्गादपि गरीयसी समता विलसित भारती सर्वजगति श्रेयसी जननी प्रार्थना तो ये वतन नीक।
जुदी जुदी छे बोल ये तो ये बोल देश नायक। धर्म सोना जुदा प्रार्थना तो ये वतन नीक।
नदियों उत्तर दक्षिण ना जलनी मीठप एक।
मीठप नूरटु पृथ्वीना कर्ण पटे हुंगार।
मारा भारत देश तनी लहराए नोखी शान।
मारा भारत देश तनी लहराए नोखी शान। जननी जन्मभूमिश्च स्वर्गादपि गरीयसी समता विलसित भारती सर्वजगति श्रेयसी। जननी जन्मभूमिश्च
மதங்கள் பலவாகும் எங்கள் லட்சியம் ஒன்றாகும்.
மொழிகள் பேராகும் ஆனால் எண்ணம் ஒன்றாகும்.
மதங்கள் பலவாகும் எங்கள் லட்சியம் ஒன்றாகும். மாநிலம் பலவாய் காண்கின்றோம் இந்திய என்றே வாழ்கின்றோம். மாநிலம் பலவாய் காண்கின்றோம் இந்திய என்றே வாழ்கின்றோம்.
இமய முதல் குமரி வரை எங்கள் தாயகம் எங்கள் தாயகம்.
இமய முதல்
குமரி வரை
எங்கள் தாயகம் எங்கள் தாயகம். கோடி கோடி இதயங்களின் சங்கமமே எங்கள் தத்துவம்.
जननी जन्मभूमिश्च स्वर्गादपि गरीयसी समता विलसित भारती सर्वजगति श्रेयसी। जननी जन्मभूमिश्च
हिंदुस्तान सारी दीन शुभ्युन ब्युन नगर दीन शुभ्युन ब्युन नगर. अश्च हिंदुस्तान सारी दीन शुभ्युन ब्युन नगर दीन शुभ्युन ब्युन नगर. अशी जबानन मंज फरक युद्ध वै खयालन मंज हिशर.
अशी वतन नोंदवून भारत हात सॉरी गवर.
दीन शुभ्युन ब्युन नगर दीन शुभ्युन ब्युन नगर. अश्च हिंदुस्तान सारी दीन शुभ्युन ब्युन नगर दीन शुभ्युन ब्युन नगर.
लोल लल जद हुंद तुनुंद ऋष सुंद मल्लुल मीरास सोम.
कोल मुन शोच पनुन अशी आलमस मंज शोल वोन. दीन शुभ्युन ब्युन नगर दीन शुभ्युन ब्युन नगर. अश्च हिंदुस्तान सारी दीन शुभ्युन ब्युन नगर बिंदु नगर जननी जन्मभूमिश्च स्वर्गादपि गरीयसी समता विलसित भारती सर्वजगति श्रेयसी जननी जन्मभूमिश्च
That was 22 minutes. Amish ji said he'll leave in 5 minutes, but he stayed back for the whole ballet. We are so... Thank you so much, Amish ji. Thank you so much. So, once again, a huge round of applause. This is what is our unity. And that is the strength of our university, though we have diversity in unity as well. So we have here, of course, we have a little ceremony sort of thing. I request the Deputy Director of Nehru Center, Sanjay Sharma ji, to come over the stage, but very quick introduction of the artists. So on Odissi, we have Dr. Preeta Dashamahapatra. She is an obstetrician and gynecologist. But we did not leave our art form. We did not leave. She's a wonderful Odissi dancer. Very soon you will be seeing her solo piece as well. And then we have Saundarya there, Saundarya Gokulnath, who has represented the Uttar Pradesh part of that region. Of course, she has done the Anarkali today. So then we have Ananya, probably the youngest of all, who has demonstrated Kashmir. And we have Reema Verdi, the Punjaban. And she's an entrepreneur, by the way. She's a businesswoman. But again, we didn't leave our art forms. Though, we have diversity in the art forms. We have folk art forms, tribal dances, and classical dance forms. So we have an amalgamation of everything on the stage for you. And this is just, we had to edit it a little bit because we had 5-6 more states, but it would be very congested on the stage. Already they were struggling, as you see, so we could not have had another 5-6 dancers on the stage. And we have Anuja, who is learning Bharatanatyam. She's an IT professional, but she is learning Bharatanatyam. And we have Harsha Rani. She represented Karnataka, and she is a very well-known folk artist of Karnataka state. We have Lakshmi Aveen, who has represented Maharashtra, but she is a Malayali. She has represented Maharashtra very well. All the jhatkas of Lavani she has done. And we have Mona Jetwa Patel, and she has obviously represented the Gujarati art form, both Garba as well as, you have done a little bit of Dandiya as well, right? Okay. And wonderful lady, she's working full-time. In fact, all of us, including myself, are full-time workers elsewhere, somewhere else. But as I said, we don't leave our arts. We are trying our best. And we have... a wonderful artist has relocated to UK very recently. She's a wonderful Bharatanatyam dancer, and you will see her solo as well, Arya. And we have Manju Sunil, who is a master's in performing arts. So she holds a master's degree, university degree, and she's working as well. And my lovely Shreyasi. So Shreyasi can do Rabindra Nrutya, Mohiniyattam, sorry, not Mohiniyattam, sorry. Yeah, she does Rabindra Nrutya, and I think multiple you do, isn't it? Yeah. So she is also master's degree holder in Odissi. So you can see that we have diplomas and university qualifications in dancing, and of course a lot of us have been dancing in this country for more than 10 years, obviously. So salutes to all of you from my side, because I got an opportunity to showcase them all on behalf of Sanskriti Center, and huge thanks to Nehru Center as well. I hope you have liked it. There's still more. We also have songs, so please stay back another probably 15 minutes, 20 minutes, not more. Did I forget anyone by chance? Have introduced everyone, yeah? Okay, so I don't want to make a mistake. So myself, Dr. Ragasudha Vinjamuri, I'm a university educator. I work for the University of Sunderland, also the founder of Sanskriti Center for Cultural Excellence, which is charitable arts organization. And I'm sure I can see some of you who have been attending our programs, universities. I think I saw you in UCL as well, Pravina ji. So have been watching over us and appreciating and giving. Literally, it's important for artists that little bit of appreciation goes a long way. That's why I say it's important to talk about their names, what they are doing, and acknowledge their presence and time. To do this 20 minutes, 22 minutes it is roughly, we know how much hard we have worked. We have practiced, I think once with Preeta, I practiced at 11 o'clock in the night, because she had to come back from hospital, I had to come back from the university. It was not easy at all. So coordinating, and you see, it went so flawless. I mean, I'm so happy having choreographed this piece, but yeah, wonderful. Thanks to Guru Bhyo Namaha. Thank you so much. It's a home production. It's a home production. The music is home production. There was only once we have done it before, the full-fledged once in Raj Bhavan in Hyderabad when Krishna Kantaji was Vice President of India. So I'm so proud that we have presented again. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So I quickly call Sanjay Sharma ji, Deputy Director of Nehru Center, to please honor the artists. And 5 minutes, please. This is a very important thing. Me being an artist myself, I feel it's very important to acknowledge the artists. Not in a particular order, the way they are standing, I'm calling. So please don't think I'm calling somebody first and calling somebody later. So I'm just in the order of how you are standing. So I call upon Dr. Preeta Dashamahapatra. If you can, somebody, can you please, because I'm here, can somebody please click pictures? We want pictures for all the 10 artists, please. Can somebody take that responsibility? Each of them. It's not easy to get Sanjay ji. It's not easy to get Amish ji. Today I'm lucky both of them are here. So please, 5 minutes and then we'll continue with the cultural program. So I now call upon Soundarya. I now call upon Ananya. Prema Verdi, please. Anuja. Harsha Rani. Mona Jetwa Patel. Lakshmi Aveen. Arya. Shreyasi. last but not the least, a lot of times she is my right hand, Manju Sunil. We are 3 trustees present here from Sanskriti Center. So the one who is clicking pictures there, smiling at others, not at me, is Sushil Rapatwar there. If you can stand and for a second. He is one trustee of Sanskriti Center. She is another trustee, Sanjay ji, and yours truly, I'm one more trustee. Others are not here. So one person has traveled to India today, and 2 others couldn't come because they are outside London. They're not abroad, but they are not in London. So thank you so much. And we would like to thank Sanjay ji as well, because the bright idea came to him. He's the one who called up and said, Sudha ji, shall we do a program on 31st? And all we got was just 10 days' time. So we resume the cultural program now. You will be hearing a song right now, but actually there are 2 artists. Sanjay ji, unko bhi de denge kya? I think Priya ji and Iravati. So we will you will see them performing, but we would like to finish the formality so that we don't lose any more time. So we have a song, a short song, which is again, I think it is Sanjay ji's favorite. He was the one who said, "Ha, ye gana rakhenge." So I said, okay, I'll pass it on to the singer who is singing the song. So Iravati, she will be singing a song, but we will honor. And may I call upon Priya ji as well. So you're going to see her performance as well. So we have a couple of more performances. When we talk about diversity, it is diversity in art forms as well. So which binds us together. So when we call Indian culture is not so, superficial or so small. It's huge. It's an ocean. So we have art forms from north part of India, southern part of India, east and west. So we are going to have some solo presentations depicting again the unity in diversity. So we have a Kathak performance, we have an Odissi performance, and we have a Bharatanatyam performance. They've been the part of ballet, but they will be doing short presentations solo as well, and then we will have one song as well. Okay, thank you so much.
मिले सुर मेरा तुम्हारा तो सुर बने हमारा सुर की नदियाँ हर दिशा से बहके सागर में मिले बादलों का रूप लेकर बरसे हल्के हल्के मिले सुर में